Assalamualaikum and a very good day. My name is Aleef Hyqal dari Hilmeriza. So for my part for this deliverable tree, I have to do for the home screen part, okay, which is for the back end and the front end for the home screen. Okay, so right now let's take a look at the back end of this home screen. Okay, how do we fetch data from the firebase? Okay, so first of course we need to have a controller. Okay, this is to use all the functions here. Okay, all the deletes, okay, update function. Okay, so we need this controller. Okay, so we name it as places, and then we have places models. Okay, places model. This also we need this to use um, discrete and delete update function. Okay, for our home screen part. Okay, and then we need to have the router here. Okay, so I name it as places router in the index.js. Okay, so right now let's take a look at the firebase. Okay, the firebase. Okay, so I have the deploy, and yeah, as you can see we have the table named places here and all this ID and all this information. So this unique ID will store the information of the data here, such as image, location, name, and also prices here. Okay, so yeah, this is how we know it's connected to backend and to this firebase. Okay, so how do we know if it's connected and successfully retrieve data? Okay, so we check it by taking this API, okay, this link, and place it with a and try. So the name of the table is places. So we put a places here, and yeah, this 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 will show. Okay, so this shows that everything is the data has been successfully retrieved. Okay, from this coding itself. Okay, so information such as the name, right? The name, um, the location, the price is stored in this table. Okay, so that's all from the back end part. So right now let's take a look at the front end. Okay, at the front end, we need to integrate a MVMM architecture. Okay, so basically MVMM is it's like a basic idea to create a view model that will provide data to the view. Okay, the view, so that this view can be so that the view can be used to provide by the view model to populate the thing itself. Okay, so it's like creating a new view model layer that allow us to write more modular code which can be used by the several views. Okay, so for example here I have done the model for the places hotel. Okay, so it has its own classes. Okay, classes, and yeah, this is to call all these attributes here. Okay, and then we have the places services. Okay, places services, this is to something like to connect the back end from the back end to the front end here. Okay, and for the home, okay, this is for the home. As you can see here we have this name. Okay, this name is also from the user. Okay, users table here. Okay, so Hafiz Razak. Okay, that's why it's shown here. Okay, so we call it by using this method user dot username here. Okay, um, and yeah, I think that's it for the front end part. Okay. That's all for me. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Syahir Farhan. I am from team EzTravel. So for this deliverable 3, I am responsible to create the repository of our backend project. And then I also done the backend for login and logout, which is the user, and also for the second user, the two part that I done is hotel list and users. So let's go with the demo first. So I am responsible to create the login and sign up part. So here user can choose to either to sign up or login. So for example, user choose to sign up. So I sign up as Syahir at abc.com, and then abc123, and then so we can sign up. So after sign up, we need to log in back. So there goes. We reach here at our main page. However, here it written hello null because I not updated so that it will, because we are displaying their name, not their email. So we can go to profile and then we can fill name Shahid. So and then we also can write phone number. Okay, and when we do the changes, so we can the changes is reflect on the home screen. So moving on, the second part that I do is for the second user of our program, which is a hotel provider. So being a created account, a registered account. So provider module, hotel provider can view his listing. So listing here is the room listing of his hotel. However, in this deliverable, we are not supporting that they can add another hotel. For example, Mr. Maradona has 2 hotels, so we doesn't support that yet. However, he can add a new hotel upon developer if he asks from us. So at this Ahmad Hotel, the code that we done is that they can add a listing and also delete his listing. So for example, this is the hotel room listed by Mr. Maradona for his hotel, Ahmad Hotel at Semporna Sabah. So when we click add, so we can add a room, RM90 ringgit. So we choose the type of room, and then also we can tell what the customer will get from this room, breakfast and lunch. So when we click add room, we can see that the room that we add is listed here. So that is the functionality for our second user, where he can add a new room listing for his hotel. So if he doesn't want to display it, we can click delete, and it will be deleted from our hotel provider screen. So then with the demo part, so I'm going to show how we use the backend services for our second module. So here we have a backend file. So at this backend file, we use this file to firstly to set up our database, and then we can use these services, hotel service rest and hotel service and hotel service underscore rest. So all our our rest request will settle here, and also we have REST service. So at this REST service, we put the function that we are going to use in the front end. So moving on, here when the user click add room, add button, it will give them a form to fill, which is what room they want to add. So I achieve this by calling data service.set current hotel. So this set current hotel is a feature function that we declared in the hotel service underscore rest dot dat. So here we will create an object of a new room, and we will attach the user input we get into our variable, and then we update them. when we use set add room hotel using also using one of function in hotel service.dat, and then we update them using update hotel, and we set them back. So by then we can achieve a new room created. So for the delete part, we use so for the delete part, we can see that we use a delete function here. So we call a delete request from our server, and it will give the object created new room to our function and delete it on our server. And then we updated our screen back, and we will get this updated screen, which is a screen after we delete an object from them. So that for the backend, how I achieve our for our code using backend services. So moving on, I also apply MVVM architecture for this project, which is we can see here in hotel provider screen. So here we have add hotel, which is the function, and also hotel listing, which is the screen. However, we pull the view of our project and put it in view model.dat and view that. So I think that's cover all the requirement for our project. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohd Syahiran bin Syahifullizan. So today I will present to you about our EzTravel, which is about room details, room selection, how user choose their check-in and check-out date for using calendar, and I will explain also about our backend for room listing. So basically, after user log in into our EzTravel, they can choose any hotel they want. For example, Trader Hotel KL, and user click explore now. After that, they will direct routes into this room selection screen. So from here, I will explain you about the coding. So we choose to room select.dat. From here, we basically try to sort all these element. For example, we try to sort how the text will be above the price, the below the price will be the star, the image will be at the left. So all this kind of element we try to sort it. So there is no data from here. We try to call the data from the room body. So from this room body, we call the data from the models back. So from this body, actually we try to choose to make it as a column. So one column for one room. So if you can see here, room selection text itu text we call back from the room select. We have text, yes, here. So in the bracket text, so for in the room body, the text will be hotel type. So the hotel type is hotel is from our models, which is hotel listing, which I call it import in package travel models from details. So if you click in the room details, you can see this is hotels. So in this class will be type, price, details, start time, image, URL. So every time I call hotel.type, we will call single bedroom like this. Or I will when I call hotel.price, it will call that RM 120, just like that. So that is for our mock data. But after that, we try to use the backend. So after that, we proceed with the next screen. So for if user select any of one screen, one of the room, it will route into this this screen. So from this screen, it's from this dat, which is room 1 dat. So in this room 1 dat, user can see the description, the room type, how the price, and if user click a book now, they will route into this room 1 select dat, room calendar dot dat. So for this room calendar, basically it's for user to choose their check in and check out date. So user can just select date by pressing the select date and use their calendar from here. For example, they want to choose for March, which is 1 until 4 March. So just click OK, and then it will show the start date 3 months 3 1 2021. So macam terbalik, but it's okay. And then after that, for our hotel list back end, which is from here, I'm doing this functional, which is under API, under controller. For this, we call it as a room listing. So this is for our backend room listing. So yeah, from room listing, we try to call the model from the room models, which is here is my room models, room listing models. It's kind of looks same to the hotel listing, but it's different because every screen use a different backend. So go to setup base. I'm also improve into also adding into room listing here. So in the firebase, it will be when the firebase deploy, it will produce the result like this: room list. Under room list, we will have 3 ID for every room: room 1, room 2, room 3. So for room 1 is single bedroom 120, the image will be single room. And this for room 2, then this is for room 3. Oh no, this is from room 2 and this is for room 3, double room. So that's all for me. Thank you.
So Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So my name is Mohd. So today I'm gonna talk about my contribution about this app. So I do this time I do the payment screen. So the payment screen is here is basically the skeleton of the screen. There's a widget and they have provider if they want to change the theme, and all the we can see here, all the widget here, all the details here been added into the body of the payment screen. So in payment screen, so in payment screen, they have the theme. So you take theme from the user, and then they have their bar here to give the title, add card detail, and then I make the form to collect what the information they've been given. As you can see here, they've been given by the user. So the first one is card number, and then they have the validator here. Let's say it will 0, and then this press card info or string, it will not accept as a string. Okay, it must be number. And then the second one is this year experience, and the CCV number is in the widget of row. So the first one is expiry date. So expiry date is in a string, like say 12/24. And then the second one, they also have validator, value is empty, and then validate is error. And then they have the CCV. CCV must be number. So this is the validator here. So like say 991. And then the last one is a postcode. So the postcode is must be a number. And then all the value that been input by the user will set into the local variables such as P code I've declared in here, the P code, card number, as well as the CCV card, and so on. And then when the user click button save, so here it will validate all the information, and then if it is true, so it will pass the value and then it will print to the debug console for the developer to see, for us to see what the value been saved. And then if the user press cancel, so it will nothing be saved. So let's say it's saved and then none. So when the save is done, so it will direct to the profile, so that to the profile screen. So it means that the payment has been done. So because we cannot include the card number, we don't have that function. So in the meantime, we just validate the information and then done. So the payment is been done by the user. So that's all for me. Thank you.